Best online business ideas for beginners in 2025. Yes, my name I go by is Digital Granny, and some of us, some of you, some of us call me Paula. Anyways, let's get started right away. I'm going to go over this and let's get to it. So, e-learning, it's the heartbeat of the internet, okay? It is the quickest growing market in the education industry. Projections show that the global e-learning market will reach 400 billion US dollars by 2026. That's crazy. That's crazy. This tells us that the best place to be in is the digital space, okay? That's like a To me, that's like a no-brainer. It is online. So there are many different businesses for beginners, and I'm kind of just going to graze over these, okay? Online tutoring. Online tutoring leverages existing knowledge or expertise. There's a high demand for various subjects and languages. The hours are really like flexible. The down part of that is that the income is limited by the hours worked, and you are doing the time for money exchange. Okay. Also, some of your clients might actually be in another part of the world, and that might be a little hard for you, especially if you're going to do it in the middle of the night when they're up, because that's when you're going to need to be. These are just things to consider, and it can be rewarding to help others learn and grow. We know that it can be. Scheduling can be challenging. I just said that. Platforms may take a significant amount of your earnings. Okay. Now, the second thing we have here is drop shipping. I love drop shipping. I love drop shipping. I love it because I don't have to actually go and find a place to do the work, provide the materials, provide the inventory. That I'm not alone in this, because drop shipping is huge. Drop shipping, you don't need the inventory. Now, the suppliers handle the shipping. I'm going to say you need to be very careful of who you go with, okay? Because one shop might say, oh, we're printing it here, and then they have other people in other places, which affects the quality. It is scalable. Drop shipping is scalable with effective marketing. Marketing is important. So you can do this anywhere. You can operate it anywhere. There's a wide variety of niches that you can get into, which is something that I absolutely love. It is highly competitive. There are profit margins that are not so great. So it really comes down to pricing, who you go with, and the pricing. They can be thin. It's not, it depends. You do rely on third-party suppliers, which is a downside. So you have to be very careful of who you go with, because the quality and the delivery times really comes on them. It's out of your hands. But it's a low upfront investment compared to traditional retail, which I dig. And also, in drop shipping, you need to have those strong marketing skills, especially if you're going to do paid ads. So you have to learn those marketing skills again. Affiliate marketing. Let's move on to affiliate marketing. I'm just kind of breezing over things. Passive income potential after you set up. There's a really good passive income potential when you set it up. Now, there's no need to create or manage products. You have a wide variety of programs and products to promote. This is the thing, okay? Affiliate marketing is the thing. You can scale effectively with SEO, social media, or email marketing. I love email marketing. It is in what I do. Low startup costs to that. We just talked about that. Now, it may take you time to build up traffic and authority, but not in what I do. So we'll get there. Income depends on performance. There's no guarantee in earnings. There's a heavy reliance on third-party products and services. That's the downside. Your earnings may be reduced by program policy changes. Absolutely. And in some popular niches, there's high competition. Okay. That is affiliate marketing. Let's move on to another one of my favorites, digital products. I love digital products. Um, there it is unlimited scalability with no inventory or shipping. Love that. I have 2 Etsy shops. I love what I do in there. It's creative. It's fun for me. I love doing it. There are high profit margins after initial creation. It depends on what you're selling, depends on the price point. Is it in demand? Um, it is really good because you can set it and forget it. The passive income potential once the products are complete is there, because I've had 2 Etsy shops and I've hardly touched them. I have not created any new products in the past year, and yet I still brought in streams of income from those 2. Uh, and these can align with your personal passions and expertise. You could do ebooks. You could listen. We already know ebooks, programs, courses. All kinds of planners. There's all kinds of ways with digital products. Now, the time and the effort needed upfront to create these high quality products, there might be a significant learning curve, or you might have to take time to actually set up a shop, to actually go and learn to do what these are, how to do these. So there is a lot of time and effort involved. But I mean, it depends on what your goals are. What do you want to do, right? Marketing is important in digital products. You have got to do the marketing. There is a risk of piracy and unauthorized sharing. We know that when we get into it, you do your best, to protect your products. You need to, if you're going to do a course or something, you need to make sure that it is up to date. So you do need to keep producing that if it's a time sensitive thing. Now, your income, it may fluctuate based on trends and demand. There's certain products I have that do better at Christmas time. There's certain ones better at Easter, summer, fall, winter, seasonal. So now let's talk about this one here. The best online business for beginners is mine. It's called the Legacy Program. I have 4 streams of income. So in all these things we've talked about, one of the major things that you actually need, I'll get to in a minute. But let's go through what this program offers. So you do want to master a 2-hour workday. You put aside an hour for learning, because this is something you probably don't know about how to operate this. It is a business. It is made for beginners. You make 100% profit. 100%. Nothing that I have mentioned has 100%. I should have put in there too, no monthly fees. We don't have any monthly fees. Rejection-free business. I am not going out chasing people, calling people, DMing people. There is no degree, experience, or following required. You do not need tech. You don't need tech skills. You don't need any of those things. You get a done for you website. You get done for you programs in this. I have 4 programs that I promote: 1, 3, 6, and 9. Okay, let's carry on. Now, what do you learn in these? You actually learn this: digital marketing skills. Everything we just went over, you need the marketing skills. You need to be able to know how to market these things that you're creating. Whatever you're creating, you have to master marketing skills, especially when you're going to do things online, digital. Everything is digital. It's all online. You learn these high income generating skills. I'm telling you, in this business. So I promote 1, 3, 6, and 9. Let's go over those programs quickly. The Legacy is the 9. That's the one that's in demand, that sells the most for me. Okay. Because probably people want to turn around and do the same thing I do as a beginner and promote the programs. As a beginner, they want to see those kinds of numbers coming into their accounts, right? 1, 3, 6, and 9. If that's all you promote, that's what you're going to see is 1, 3, 6, or 9. Now, those are the things you could see, right? Or a mixture of those. Maybe one day you sell 2 of the Legacy. Maybe one day you sell 2 of the 6s, or 1 of the 3s and a 6. These are all hundreds. Now, what is important about that is that, let's go back to the slide first. This is a learn and earn opportunity. You're building a business. When you purchase a program, you are actually kickstarting your own online business. I love it. You're given the programs to promote because you get what is called master resale rights. You use those rights as a beginner, turn around and promote the programs like I do. You get all the tools, the community, everything you need is inside of this program. So there are 4 programs, the 1, 3, 6, and 9. You can come in on any of those. I don't know what your goals are, but let's go over a couple things so you can make an informed decision should you choose to go forward. So the first one is that you can choose any of those. Now, whatever one you come in on, your website is going to be built for you based on that. Now, knowing that, if you come in on the 9, you're going to have 4 programs to actually promote on that website. They're going to be in there. If you come in on the 6, you're only going to have 3 streams of income. Your website will be built on that. Okay, so that's the first thing. Whatever one you come in on, you can promote that one and the ones underneath it. Second thing I want you to consider when you're doing this, if you come in on the 3, you can upgrade within 30 days. Go from the 3 to the 9. A lot of people get in this program and are like, man, why didn't I? I should have. Fill in the blanks. So you can, within 30 days, upgrade from the 3 to the 9 or 6 to the 9 or whatever you want to do, 1 to 3, 3 to 6. Now, you need to pay the $29 website fee again because that website is built for you. They're going to go back and add in the programs that were not originally available to you to promote. Third thing, we do want to master a 2-hour workday. Okay. Now, the difference is if I came in on the 9, right? If you come in on the 3, the only difference between us, because we're both mastering a 2-hour workday, the only difference is that I'm able to have 4 streams of income and you're going to have, let's say you come in on the 3, you'll have 2. If you come in on the 6, you'll have 3. So the amount of money we can actually make is going to be different, right? Because based on how many sales you have, based on which program people purchase, all that. Those are the 3 things I want you to consider. Now, the 4 fees that are involved, there's 4 fees. There are no monthly fees. First thing, pick your program. There are plans for this. You can do it all up front or you can do a plan. The $29 website fee, that is a one-time thing unless you're upgrading. So one time, $29. Now that is not available on a plan. You need to be ready and able to pay that right away. The third thing, the third fee, actually the last 2 fees, we'll put them together. Both go to GoDaddy. This is where the fun comes in. What are you going to call your website name? Here's my tips, make it simple, make it clear to understand and short. Memorable would be good too. 4. Okay. So you want to do that. The other thing that you're going to pay to GoDaddy is a professional email. That is I highly recommend that. I don't know if our system that you get inside of here would allow you to do a regular email. I just said go professional. It's $20 or $23 for the entire year for that professional email. A website or domain is going to be between 2 and 20. So then you have your $29 website fee, your GoDaddy domain website name between 2 and 20. It depends on, there's factors involved there. Email professional is going to be 23. And then the major thing is your program. Now the program is right. You can write that off come tax time. So you need to remember that come tax time, you can actually write that off. You needed to make that purchase in order to be able to start the business. Okay. Sorry, getting all tongue tied. Okay. So step number 1, in order to get going in this, you're going to go to my website, which is grannysgettingpaid.com. Put your email in because it's an automated system. At any time, you're like, no, I don't want to do this. Just go and unsubscribe from the email. You can get out. If you have questions, ask me the questions. That's why I'm here. I go live many, many times. So just check my schedule and see when I'm going live. You can do that right from the homepage. Some nights I may not go live, and there's no way on YouTube to be able to tell you whether I am or whether I'm not. Most of the times I do. Now, step number 2, choose your program. Okay. Choose one of the 4 programs and remember everything I've just gone over. Step number 3, you're going to sign into the community. You're going to get going and start your business. Now, give them time to actually let you into the community to be vetted in. It's about 24 to 48 hours. Make sure you use the correct email that you put into my system, as well as when you're going to do all the other stuff to get signed up, kind of thing. Same email, same name. Do not give them a different email. It's going to slow everything down. If you choose to go forward, I hope to see you in my community as well. So there's a community for the programs, but I created my own community for the people that purchase from me so that it's a little bit more centralized, like you can get together with me in the meetings. Okay. So I have Zoom meetings. I haven't started them yet because I just made this community, but I look forward to seeing you should you choose to join. And I think that was it. Yeah. So I really appreciate you joining me tonight. I hope that answers a lot of questions. Thank you so much. And I was going to say, have fun online. Thank you again for joining me.